this example, for sure you will get this question in your interview or in your, when they give you the written examination. This question, there will be a question on this. Is that clear to everyone? Please respond. Perfect. Let's move on. So now conversions. We already talked about the conversion. What is the conversion? Conversion is always, there is a function called as dot. This is what it is. As dot. Okay. So Gautam is asking, can we generate the levels with the numbers whichever I want to have it? Using the GL command, yes, there is a way to do this part. I will talk about this later, Gautam, because I don't want to get into that permutation and combination kind of a situation. Let me be with me for some time. Okay. Now here I'm creating an x1 variable I'm creating an x1 variable, and I'm also assigning values to that. If you look into C, you have to first define the variable, then you have to assign the variables with the values. Here in R, that's not the case. Simply use the C function, the concat function, and you assign the values, and directly you create a variable. So x1 is a variable. Since there is a repetition here with respect to that, automatically it is generating the factor variable. See here, when I just created x1. Now there is a command called summary. Very, very useful command. Please remember. And I wanted to find out the summary about the variable which I have created. If I run this, automatically the system is doing something, because the x1 variable contains the numeric values. Because it is a numeric value, when you issue a summary command, it will create 6 parameters. What are those 6 parameters? It will tell you what is the minimum value of this particular variable contains, and what is the maximum value this particular variable is containing, and what is the first quartile, what is the median quartile, what is the third quartile, and what is the actual mean. That means this is an average. So this is the 6 parameters system will be displaying to you with the summary command, provided your variable is a numeric. Okay. Now, and at the same time, I want to define what is the class of my x1. System automatically said it is a numeric. Though there is a repetition over here, it did not pick it up as a factor variable. It is picked it up as a numeric variable. Fair enough? Okay. Now I want to convert this into a factor. I wanted to convert this into factor. So what I do, I use as dot factor function, this function, and I pass this variable x1 to this function and generate a new variable called y. When I clear this, see here, automatically this has been created. Now I wanted to know what is the class of y. It is actually immediately it is showing me factor. So if I type y, what it will show you? It will show you all the values which has been created here on the top, but it is also showing me my levels 0 and 1. Hope this is clear to you guys. Moving on. So you try all these things. Factor to numeric. So I'm creating a factor variable as true, false, true, and assign this value to x1. And if I type x1, you can see t of t, and there are 2 levels into this. Now I'm converting this into numeric. So as dot numeric, I'm using the function. Earlier you have used as dot factor. Now I'm using as dot numeric. and system has done something beautifully. Automatically it is telling me, okay, what it is telling me? It is giving me the value related to this. Here it is TFT. There are two levels which you have specified here, TFT. So T is repeated two times. I mean, T has been assigned value 2. False, I mean, F has been assigned to 1. Now the question may come in your mind. So what if I will add another what is x1? Right? Now, you know this is x1. Now I'm going to create as.numeric. What is y now? Is it clear?